Interesting. This is Jagan Mills with another video here early this morning. I'll try to keep it short because Ghost of 8 tends to drag this along. So, yeah, that checked out. That's about right. Yeah. Now, before I even continue, I wonder how Blame Truth is going to react to this. Rage, more freaking rage. Either way. But here's the current accurate. I mean, it's because, it's a little outdated. Let's put it that way. So mine's going to be outdated when the, video goes live anyway. So, but currently this is where it stands. So it was, ladies and gents, it was this. This is what it looked like. Mind you, this was when they announced that, hey, there would be no carry forward and stuff like that. But remember, with the announcement, if you just read between the lines, it specifically said it's only applicable to Black Ops 6 to Black Ops 7, and it's applicable to Black Ops 7 as well. So you don't think that Black Ops 7 is going to have its own skins. You don't think that it's going to have its own take. You don't think it's going to have its own variation of wacky skins and things like that. Come on, people. I just need y'all to think. Please. Put your thinking caps on, right? And the more you're going to know. Black Ops 7 will have its own crazy skins. It doesn't even mean the simple fact that whether or not, Black Ops 6 content transfers over or carries forward, right? Black Ops 7 will have its own wacky skins. Look at the pre-order access, the pre-order bonuses you get. That's already wacky enough, and that's even more out there than compared to the rest. So, and if people are going to defend, oh, the pre-order bonuses you get for the operator skins and the mastery crafts, then you guys are hypocrites. Really, if you guys are simply going to defend. And the funny thing is, I already canceled my pre-order. But you know what the funny thing is? I pre-ordered the standard edition. I didn't even pre-order the $100 edition. But it's baffling that people will go out of their way to pre-order and spend even more money than Call of Duty, right? Or Battlefield 6. They'll spend $129.99 well before tax over a cartoon skin, right? And the funny thing is that 2K26 right now is outbeating them. You have FC26, 2K26, and the funny thing is, we know the kind of people who are probably pre-ordering basketball. Yep, black folk, probably. Majority of them, okay? I'm gonna call a spade a spade. Most black folk who typically won't really go and see a game for themselves will, watch a NBA game in the comfort of their own home. Here we go. We already know Hispanics, Brazilians, anywhere who's Spaniard or anything like that, or it's Latino or whatever, they're gonna play football, right? Not Madden, football, soccer. Yeah, that checks out. Well, this is soccer, right? Hell if I know. Is it? Yep. Yep. I'm gonna assume it. I'm going to assume it is. So we already know. And kids who like the Borderlands series franchise. Yeah, that checks out. They got money to blow. Cell shaded, cartoony. Sounds like Black Ops 6 all over again, and Borderlands here. We already know. Okay. Wow, Battlefield. And the funny thing is, I already pre-ordered this because I canceled Call of Duty. I pre-ordered Lost Suicide. I already got Metal Gear Solid, so no shocker there. But the funny thing is, between the sports games, the cartoon game, you know what's in between it? A believable, realistic, grounded military shooter. And then guess what's right after? The cartoony, nonsensical Call of Duty. And then another cartoon game. It's funny how the only military-esque game that's grounded is actually in between all the nonsense is Battlefield 6. Don't you find that kind of funny? Call of Duty in general is always going to be too big to fail. Remember, Microsoft is in your home. Microsoft is in your school. Microsoft and Google, if you will, is all around you, in your phone, on your computer, everywhere you go. They're in your house. They're in your games. Come on, guys, get with the program. Microsoft is a multi-million-dollar company. What does EA have? They have a soccer game that is outselling their own military shooter. I don't think EA is counting on Battlefield 6 really to do a whole lot because their Battlefield is not their big seller. It's going to be their soccer game essentially. Like it makes sense why it's like this. No hate, it makes sense. Madden's nowhere to be found. I'm sure Angry Joe's going to probably do something about it or make a video and rant about it unnecessarily. So it's funny how we have sports games, a cartoon game, a realistic down to earth military shooter, a arcade-like first-person cartoony shooter, and then another cartoony shooter. And then after that, it's going to be a grounded military shooter, and then boom, a pretty much Chinese, Japanese, foreign-made game that is probably equivalent or on par with the Souls-like or Final Fantasy. And then Ghost of Yotai, the most woke thing that you could ever see. I mean, the first game was fine. I don't know why we needed another one of those, but it's beyond me. They like money, so it makes sense. That's Sony for you. But despite that, are you surprised? Corporate suits are making changes. And yes, sure, as a consumer, as a gamer, I may not like it, but guess what? It's happening. And we can make our voices heard. This is true. But there's only so much that can really be done. Best thing I could tell you is vote with your wallet and hope for the best. But I digress. This is Yagan Mills. I hope everyone's having a good morning, and we'll leave it at that. Remember always, peace be with you, and ciao, guys.